What's up, YouTube fans? Today I'm going to be reviewing KO Transformers Masterpiece MP-18B Bluestreak. This actually says CP-18B, so this is kind of the first time they got rid of the M right here. It usually says MP-18 or MP dash. Whatever reason they kept the C, but for some reason they removed the M this time. This is also a Takasatoni release. The box does seem a little bit darker than usual, so it does seem like a little bit different than the other releases here. That same CP-18B kind of all over the box. It also says Cybertron Unknown here. But pretty much that same label all the way around everywhere. On the back of the box you got a picture of all four Datsun 280Zs here, and then kind of product shots and what's in the box. It's interesting, this guy comes with his shoulder cannons, whereas the other ones had an Amazon Japan exclusive to get those. But overall, similar box to the other figures. It is a little washed out, a little dark. Looks like they skimped a little bit. Let's get it open and take a look what's inside. So we have pretty much the same clamshell as usual. Get that open. You have the handgun with a blue handle rather than a silver or white handle this time. And you've got the two shoulder missiles or cannons. And here you have MP-18B. And this guy, he's pretty dark. Darker than I thought, actually. I thought he was going to be a little bit of a lighter blue, but still pretty cool looking. Out of the box, he does roll pretty well. And looks pretty good. I mean, there are some blemishes here. You can see kind of a little bit of blemish in the silver paint there. But the blue paint is like a metallic blue, and it does look good. It kind of reminds me of the Trax paint. Very similar paint. And then everything else, the silvers on here is metallic silver versus just silver. And we'll get out the other Datsun figures here to compare. And here we have the Prowl, Masterpiece Prowl figure. We'll just get off his weapons here. And it is definitely metallic silver paint on the parts, and also the paint on the car is metallic as well, whereas on the others it's not. We do have the original Bluestreak that's not blue, and he did have like shiny paint. It wasn't very metallic. This black is very glossy, and that's one of the reasons I love this figure. But as far as the vehicle mode is concerned, there isn't any other Datsun molds with this kind of metallic paint. So it is unique. I do like it. But pretty much very similar to his counterparts here. Yeah. So let's take a look at his weapons. And you do get the fold out the top part here in order to attach the gun, so we'll do that. It's actually pretty tight in there. Kind of a pain in the butt to get out of there. Wow, it is really tight. Holy cow, okay. I think the paint on here is just a little too much paint, and that's what's holding it in there, because I just could not get it open. Alright, so we'll put this guy back together. Get the doors back in there. Okay, there we go. So it does fit together, you just gotta fiddle with it a little bit. Anyway, take the handgun here, you flip the handle down and you get this tab here, and that fits in right there. And just like the other vehicles, that looks pretty good. It is a metallic, or a more metallic silver versus a flat silver. And then you can take these shoulder cannons, stick them in on the side. There you go. Overall, pretty good in vehicle mode. I guess, you know, I've seen this mold 4 times. This is the 4th time seeing this mold, so I'm really not that impressed as far as what you're getting here. I mean, it's a KO. This is 30 bucks off of eBay, but still, I kind of was, I don't know. I guess at this point, the fun of this figure has sort of worn off. But let's get him transformed, and maybe that will give us a little bit more excitement here. So that's about it for vehicle mode. We'll get him transformed into robot mode, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back from transforming this guy. Now I remember why I like this mold so much. The robot mode is just really awesome. The way it transforms, I love the way it transforms, and also just the way it turns out when you're done. It really is a good, you know, well-designed transformer. This is one of the first ones they designed, and I love the mold. The way he looks in this color is great. You know, I think they really, when they designed this, I mean, they wanted to get a lot of longevity out of it. Obviously, they got 4 molds already, or maybe 5 actually, if you have the silver Bluestreak. But man, it is really good. A couple of things I left out here as far as the paint apps are concerned. You do get this yellow painted triangle on the crotch. That is not there on the other figures. You also get painted side blinkers or reflectors. These probably didn't have side blinkers at the time, so these are probably reflectors. You also get the door handles painted a silver, and that is also unique for this mold. So some extra paint apps on this just set it a little bit above the quality of the previous figures. And the fitment is really well done. The head, the paint on the head is also pretty sharp and glossy. So overall, very well painted figure. And let's just bring in the original Bluestreak here. And now that I have both, I kind of like it. You know, it really has a unique color to it. And I know this isn't show accurate, but I like the fact that he has the gold horns here. His head is a little bit loose. That's what I'm noticing. This guy's about the same. But he does have up and down on this guy. Let's see if he's got it. Doesn't look like the same. It looks like it's a different joint here for the head. This one kind of has a nice up and down, and it looks like they chipped out on this one and didn't put the ball joint, or something is not right. But regardless, I really do like the head sculpt here. The gold crown, the gold horns actually just really looks good. It actually kind of looks a little bit like Smokescreen, so let's bring Smokescreen in here. Here we have Smokescreen, and definitely a different face sculpt. This guy's a little bit thinner, and he's kind of got the helmet kind of comes around his face, whereas this one opens up. So definitely a different look. But yeah, man, I mean, it looks really good together. You know, didn't think I'd actually like this much. So yeah, definitely a different head sculpt, you know, even different from this guy a little bit. Definitely different from Smokescreen. We'll just leave him back here. So yeah, all in all, a very nicely done Bluestreak. Now let's get his shoulder cannons on and see how that looks. Now this all works exactly the same, so I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about it, but it does fit pretty nicely. It's made to the right size here. And here you have him with his shoulder cannons. Now let's get his handgun here. You gotta flip this back. And then stick it in here. Hopefully we have good fitment. Let's see. Yes. For once, the KO has good fitment. The arms are very tight, by the way. These joints extremely tight. The legs still also very tight. So well done as far as the joints are concerned on this KO. Now let's get this guy's gun in here. Yeah, and here you go. So back when they were making this KO, they had a problem of fitment, so the gun just wants to pop out. But if you close the hand, it's not too bad. And there you go. So actually, you know, somewhat of an improvement over this guy as far as the tightness of the joints and the fitment of the gun. And the coloring, you know, I like the new coloring, so yeah, I think I'll keep both. Originally I was thinking I probably wouldn't keep this guy, but it's pretty nice. That's about it, guys. Now, hopefully if you watched this far, then you're waiting to see the giveaway, because obviously the title of this video says giveaway. Okay, guys. I am going to be doing a giveaway of the Transformers Masterpiece MP-25 tracks. This is the official version, not a KO. It is not opened. Both seals are sealed. Brand new figure, never opened. I ended up getting an extra copy of this guy, and you know, it is what it is, but I think this is really a fun figure, you know. I think people will really enjoy this. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and the rules are as follows. First, you need to be an international subscriber, Canada included. So everyone outside of the United States, including Canada, can enter this contest. Second, you have to be a subscriber, obviously. And third, I'm looking for people to submit logo designs. So I'm looking for a new logo for the background of my channel, the channel art, and also the small circular logo that kind of looks in the upper left corner. There's two logos there, and obviously the name of the channel is Transformers Masterpiece Reviews, or TM Reviews. So if you work that into the design and submit your design to the link, I'll be giving a link in the description where you can submit it. And also leave a comment if you are submitting a design. Please just leave a comment, let me know, and I'll give a link to where you're supposed to submit it. And then I will choose the best design. Most likely this is going to be at the end of January, or maybe beginning of February is when I'll actually pick the winner. So that'll give us 2 to 3 weeks for you guys to come up with the design and submit it. Alright, so I'll put all these rules in the description below for the contest, and please enter, and good luck everyone. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with.